You did not find this message by accident. You were led here. In the quiet of your soul, beneath the noise of the world, you heard a whisper and you followed it. This is not for the crowd, not even for the ones closest to you. This moment, right now, is for you alone. Heaven has drawn you into this sacred space for a reason that your spirit has been longing to understand. Take a breath. Slow down your thoughts. Let the weight of the world slip off your shoulders. You are safe here. You are seen, and you are deeply, eternally loved. My child, I am speaking to you now, not as a distant God, but as your creator, your shepherd, your closest friend. I know the ache in your chest that you can't always put into words. I see how hard you've been trying to hold it all together. You smile in front of others, but there's a heaviness you carry when no one is watching. You've asked me in the stillness of the night, God, is something coming? Is this pain for a purpose? And my answer is yes, something big is coming. But not everyone can know about it. Not yet. This message is sacred. It is a divine instruction cloaked in holy secrecy. What I am preparing in your life is not meant for public display. Not yet. There are parts of your destiny that must remain hidden for a time, even from those you love. Because the truth is they wouldn't understand. Not now. If you shared what I've whispered into your heart, they might dismiss it, discourage it, or even delay it. That's why I've wrapped your next season in divine silence. You are in the womb of transformation. Just as a seed breaks in the darkness before it ever touches the light, so too are you breaking open in sacred silence. And yes, it feels lonely. Yes, it feels confusing at times. But I am with you in this hidden place. The silence is not punishment. It is preparation. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. There are things I am doing in you that require the noise of other voices to be quieted. That is why some connections are changing. That is why some people have drifted. I remove them not out of cruelty, but out of mercy, because they were not anointed to walk with you into what I am about to release. Hear me. This is not the season to explain yourself. This is the season to obey, to move with me, even when it makes no sense, to trust that I see the whole picture while you're holding only a piece. The calling on your life is higher than you know. You have been chosen, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. Willing to believe when others mocked you. Willing to stand when everything inside you wanted to collapse. Willing to surrender even when you didn't understand the why. That willingness is what heaven celebrates. That surrender is what sets you apart. You've walked through fires that could have destroyed you, but instead they refined you. You've endured battles no one else saw, cried tears into your pillow that no one else wiped away. But I was there, every step, every sleepless night, every moment you wanted to give up but didn't. That was me strengthening you in silence. And now comes the turning point. Child of my heart, a shift is happening in the spiritual realm. You felt it. You've sensed the tension, the stirring, the signs. That's not your imagination, it's revelation. What I'm about to release in your life will shock even you. Doors are being opened that no man can shut. Blessings are being positioned that you didn't even pray for, but I remembered what you needed before you knew to ask. But listen closely, you must not speak this too soon. This is a divine setup, and the timing is everything. Some things cannot be rushed. Some gifts cannot be revealed until the vessel is ready. I'm not just blessing you, I'm building you. I'm not just changing your circumstances, I'm changing you. And though it hurts, though it stretches you, though it tests every fiber of your faith, I promise you, it will be worth it. Your pain has a purpose. Your delay is not denial. Your isolation is not abandonment. I've been hiding you to protect what I'm perfecting. Not everyone around you is ready to see the version of you that I am awakening. Some are too familiar with your past to believe in your future. That is why I have kept this next move quiet. Some things must grow in secret before they can stand in the sun. Do not be discouraged if others don't see what I'm doing in you. Do not be frustrated if they don't support you. I am your source. I am your confirmation. When the time is right, I will bring the right people, the right opportunities, the right doors. And it will not be by your strength, but by my spirit. You have not missed your moment. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be for me to do what I have promised. Heaven is not late. Your story is unfolding in divine time. What you're waiting on is already being prepared. Angels have been dispatched. Chains are being broken in realms you cannot yet see. And even now, I am clearing the path ahead of you. Let your heart be still. Let your soul be quiet. Your obedience in this hidden place is your greatest act of worship. I have seen your sacrifice. I have heard your whispered prayers. I have felt your breaking, and I have cradled you through it. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. My child, what I am doing will require your faith, not your explanations. Walk in silence. Trust me when I tell you. Your yes in private will lead to breakthroughs in public. And when it happens, when a miracle unfolds, when the provision falls into your hands, when the breakthrough floods your life like a rushing river, you will know it was me. You're not ordinary. You carry heaven's fingerprints. You are marked with a sacred calling, sealed with my spirit, and chosen for a purpose that stretches into eternity. Don't minimize yourself to fit others' expectations. Don't water down your fire to make others comfortable. This journey is between you and me. Soon, the things that didn't make sense will fall into place. The betrayals will be used for blessing. The delays will become divine appointments. And you will stand in awe of how I used everything, even the pain, to bring about my plan for your life. But until then, stay hidden in me. Guard what I have placed in your heart. Speak only when I prompt you. Move only when I lead you. There is power in your silence, strength in your surrender, and protection in your obedience. Now breathe again. Let my peace wash over you. Release the fear. Let go of the pressure. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to strive. You're already held, already covered, already loved beyond measure. Heaven is watching over you. Angels are surrounding you. And I am closer than your next breath. In the coming days, I will begin to confirm this word to you. Watch for the signs. Listen for my voice. Stay sensitive to the nudges in your spirit. I will guide you step by step. And when it's time, when the fullness of your purpose is ready to be revealed, it will happen swiftly and nothing will stop it. Until then, keep walking with me in the secret place. Keep your heart tuned to heaven. Keep your eyes on me. And know this above all else. You are chosen. You are protected. And you are so very deeply, unshakably loved. Peace be with you, my beloved. Your time is coming, and it will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. So many times, you've wondered why your prayers felt unanswered, why the silence from heaven was so loud. But what you didn't know is that I wasn't ignoring you. I was insulating you. I was keeping you from stepping into something too soon. The waiting didn't mean I wasn't moving. It meant I was masterfully weaving the threads of your destiny behind the veil. What felt like delay was actually divine protection. You see, the calling I placed over your life is weighty. It carries generational impact. It's not something that can be rushed or handled casually. That's why I've allowed you to be refined, not to punish you, but to prepare you. You weren't being overlooked, you were being overhauled. And while the world may not have seen the breaking, I saw it all. I saw you when you worshiped through your weariness. I saw the days you got out of bed with tears still drying on your face, refusing to give up. I saw the nights you stared at the ceiling and whispered, "God, are you still with me?" And child, I never left. You've outgrown what once fit. That's why the old ways feel uncomfortable. That's why the old conversations no longer nourish your soul. I am stretching you into something greater. And yes, the stretching hurts. But growth always does. Caterpillars don't become butterflies without struggle. Seeds don't become trees without pressure. Diamonds don't form without heat. You are being transformed in the unseen. I have placed a holy fire in your bones that cannot be extinguished. Even when you tried to walk away, when you tried to settle for less, when you tried to quiet your calling, you couldn't. That's how you know this wasn't your idea. It was mine. That's how you know this isn't ambition, it's assignment. And now, the time is drawing near. The shift is not just coming, it has already begun. The ground beneath your life is being rearranged. I'm uprooting the old and making room for overflow. The harvest you've wept for, fasted for, believed for, it's coming. But it's coming in my way, not yours. It's coming in my time, not on your timeline. And when it arrives, it will require you to move differently. You will walk in rooms you once only dreamed of. You will carry my light into places others feared to go. You will speak words that will break chains, restore hope, awaken hearts. And no one will be able to deny that my hand is on you. But until then, I need your stillness. Not inactivity, spiritual stillness. A quietness in your soul that trusts me even when you can't trace me. I need your discernment to know what to speak and what to guard. I need your focus because distractions are loud right before destiny is released. Yes, your family may not understand this season. They might say you're changing, becoming distant, hard to reach. But you are not meant to carry everyone's understanding, only my instruction. Even Jesus had to retreat from his own to fulfill what he was sent to do. You're not dishonoring them by stepping into obedience. You are honoring me. And let me remind you, child, obedience is costly, but the reward is eternal. You may feel alone in this moment, but you are walking the very path carved by my prophets, my chosen ones, my beloved, the ones who dared to follow me into the unknown, not because they had the answers, but because they trusted the one who held them. And I hold you. The same power that raised my son from the grave is alive in you. The same spirit that hovered over the waters at creation is guiding you. The same angels that stood watch over my messengers now stand guard over your destiny. You are not walking toward the promise alone. You are surrounded. And yes, the warfare is real. That's why you felt the resistance intensify. That's why old wounds have resurfaced. That's why the enemy has tried to confuse you, distract you, drain you. He knows what's coming. He knows your name is echoing in the corridors of heaven. He knows the oil on your life will break chains, heal bloodlines, shift atmospheres. But here's what he forgot. You are mine, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No lie can override the truth I have spoken. No fear can cancel the future I have declared. The battle is not yours. It is mine, and I do not lose. So stand, child. Stand in quiet confidence. Stand with eyes lifted, even if your heart still trembles. Stand knowing that you are on the edge of something holy, something eternal. Stand, not because you're strong, but because I am. And when the breakthrough comes, and it will come, remember this secret place. Remember the days of small beginnings. Remember the wilderness, the silence, the whispers, because those are the days I showed you who I really am. Not just the God of miracles, but the God of midnight. The God who sits with you in the shadows. The God who holds you through heartbreak. The God who speaks to you when no one else can. And when others see the blessing and celebrate, you'll know it wasn't just about the outcome. It was about the becoming. You didn't just receive something. You became someone. You became stronger. You became wiser. You became sensitive to my voice. You became unshakable. You became a vessel worthy of the weight of glory. And that, my beloved, was the point all along. So now exhale. Let go. You don't have to force it. You don't have to prove anything. I have already gone before you. I have already prepared the place. Just stay close. Stay pure. Stay hidden in me. Soon, the silence will break. The promise will speak. And the world will witness what I always saw in you. Until then, let me carry the burden. Let me direct the steps. Let me whisper the next move. You were made for this. You were called for such a time as this. You are walking into the greatest season of your life, not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. And I, the Lord your God, will not fail you. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are sealed. And you are ready. Something big is coming. Guard it. Nurture it. Wait for it. And when the time comes, walk into it with holy fire. Because it's already yours. Now listen carefully. There's a reason your spirit has been so restless. There's a reason you felt the tension between where you are and where you know you're meant to be. What you're feeling is not confusion. It's transition. You're between two realms, what was and what will be. The past no longer fits, and the future hasn't yet fully opened its doors. And in this in-between, you are tempted to question everything. But child, hear me. Do not move based on pressure. Move only with my peace. I am not in the chaos. I am not in the fear. I am not in the noise that surrounds you. I dwell in the stillness. I meet you in the quiet places where you allow your heart to be fully exposed. I have not called you to strive. I have called you to abide. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable, because everything in this world teaches you to hustle, to explain, to announce, to chase. But the kingdom moves differently. In my kingdom, the first are last, and the last are first. In my kingdom, those who are hidden will be revealed in glory. In my kingdom, elevation comes not from exposure, but from obedience. You want to know why it hasn't happened yet? It's not because you're disqualified. It's because the foundation must be deep before the building can be tall. I am fortifying your soul so that when the weight of my glory falls on your life, you will not be crushed by it. I am teaching you to stand, not in emotion, but in revelation. Because feelings will shift, but my truth never will. This is why I'm telling you to hold your tongue. Not everything I show you is meant to be shared. Some promises must live in the sacred soil of your spirit until the appointed time. Not even those closest to you can carry what I've placed inside of you. They are not your enemy, but they are not your midwife either. I, the Lord your God, am your deliverer. I will birth this through you, and it will come without striving, without manipulation, without you needing to convince anyone. Because when I move, the fruit will speak for itself. When I bless, the results will silence every voice of doubt. When I open a door, no man will be able to take the credit. So don't try to make them understand. Let me handle that. What you carry is not ordinary. You are not building for a moment. You are building for generations. I have entrusted you with the kind of vision that scares small-minded thinking. That's why some people left. That's why some doors closed. That's why it seemed like everything fell apart. But what felt like collapse was actually clearing. I removed what couldn't go with you. I stripped away what would have sabotaged the next season. And I know it hurt. I know you cried. But child, I never waste pain. Even your breaking was sacred. Because in the breaking, you found me again. You came back to the place of surrender. You let go of the need to control. And in that surrender, you gave me space to breathe life into what was buried. What the enemy thought he buried as a coffin, I am using as a cocoon. You are becoming. And soon, very soon, you will emerge. But not yet. There is still one final layer I am peeling away. One final healing I am bringing to your heart. Don't resist it. Let me in. Let me touch the places you've kept hidden. Let me pour oil on the wounds you've been trying to pretend don't exist. I am not here to judge you. I am here to restore you. You're not weak because you feel weary. You're not faithless because you have questions. Even my son wept in the garden. Even he cried, "Father, if it's possible, take this cup from me." But even in his agony, he yielded. Not my will, but yours be done. Will you do the same? Even when it's hard, even when it's quiet, even when you feel misunderstood, unseen, and stretched beyond what you thought you could bear. Because, child, this is the anointing. It doesn't come through applause. It comes through crushing. It doesn't come through platforms. It comes through presence. And my presence is here now, resting over you, wrapping around you like a gentle blanket. I have not abandoned you. I am right here, and I am pleased with you. You have come farther than you know. You have fought battles no one saw. And you are still here, still standing, still believing, still reaching for me. That is faith. That is why the heavens are about to respond. You may not have all the answers, but you have me. And that is enough. So listen to me now, my beloved. Protect the promise. Guard the vision. Honor the quiet. Stay low in posture, but high in faith. Watch what I will do in your life without you needing to perform. Because when I release this next season, there will be no doubt. It was me. I will bring clarity where there was confusion. I will bring alignment where there was resistance. I will bring provision where there was lack. And it will not be because of your effort, but because of my covenant. I made a promise to you, and I keep my promises. So now, enter the stillness. Let your heart rest. Let your spirit listen. I'm speaking in signs. I am confirming in dreams. I am sending my angels ahead of you to prepare the way. Watch how everything starts to align. Watch how suddenly the burdens lift. Watch how the doors begin to swing wide. You have obeyed in the shadows. Now comes the reveal. But remember, when it comes, don't forget where it started. Here, in this secret place, in this holy moment between you and me. Keep coming back here. Keep listening. Keep trusting, because you are mine. And I'm not just bringing you into something big. I am bringing you into something eternal. And nothing will stop it.